What if a country welcoming over 18 million visitors each year could completely change the way you experience food, culture, and travel? Famous for its street food, lantern-lit towns, and rich cultural heritage, Vietnam offers a journey filled with flavor and tradition. From steaming noodle bowls in Hanoi's busy streets to peaceful mountain villages and glowing river markets in the south, every moment feels alive and authentic. In today's video, we shall explore top food and culture experiences across Vietnam, from street food alleys in ancient towns to misty mountains, floating markets, and vibrant city streets full of energy. Let's get started. Why visit Vietnam in 2026? Vietnam stands as one of Asia's most dynamic travel destinations in 2026. It blends ancient traditions with modern city life in a way few countries can match. Every region feels different, almost like traveling through several countries in one trip. In the north, misty mountains and old streets set a calm tone. Central regions bring royal history and artistic food culture. The south moves fast with neon lights, scooters, and nonstop energy. Food plays a major role in daily life here. Every dish carries memory, heritage, and identity. From street corners to riverboats, meals are prepared with care and pride. Travelers seeking real cultural connection find Vietnam deeply rewarding. Before you travel to Vietnam, preparation makes the journey smoother and more enjoyable. Vietnam has different climates depending on the region, so packing light and flexible clothing is important. A small rain jacket can be useful, especially in mountain or coastal areas where weather changes quickly. Comfortable shoes also help since many streets and attractions require walking. Cash is still widely used in local markets and street food stalls, so carrying small denominations is helpful. Mobile payments exist in cities, but rural areas often rely on cash. Offline maps are useful because internet coverage can vary outside urban zones. Planning ahead for transport between cities also reduces delays and confusion. Respecting local culture enhances the experience significantly. Simple greetings and polite behavior are appreciated everywhere. Vietnamese people are generally welcoming, and small gestures often lead to warm interactions. Being open and patient helps travelers connect more deeply with the culture. Best travel route in Vietnam. A well-planned route allows travelers to experience Vietnam in a natural flow. Starting in Hanoi is ideal because it introduces the cultural foundation of the country. The city's old streets and food culture set the tone for the entire journey. From Hanoi, moving to Sapa brings a shift into nature and mountain life. It creates contrast and gives time to slow down. After that, Hue adds historical depth with its royal heritage and traditional atmosphere. Hoi An then brings visual beauty and calmness, especially with its lantern-lit evenings. After this peaceful stop, Ha Long Bay introduces natural wonder through cruises and limestone landscapes. Ho Chi Minh City comes next, offering energy, modern life, and fast-paced culture. Finally, the Mekong Delta completes the journey with river-based living and floating markets. This route creates a balanced experience of culture, nature, history, and modern life. Top 8 experiences for food and culture lovers. The real beauty of Vietnam comes alive through experiences that connect people, food, and environment in a natural way. In Hanoi, the Old Quarter introduces travelers to a world of narrow streets filled with energy, aromas, and constant movement. Street food is not treated as a trend here. It is a daily habit. Sitting on small stools while watching meals prepared in front of you creates a close connection between food and life. The experience feels raw, busy, and full of character. In Sapa, everything slows down and becomes more peaceful. Mist-covered mountains surround small villages where ethnic communities continue to live close to nature. Here, food is simple but meaningful, often prepared using local herbs and traditional cooking methods. Travelers often stay in local homes, which adds warmth and authenticity to the experience. Conversations, shared meals, and mountain views create a deep sense of calm. Hue brings a different feeling altogether with its royal past. The city still carries the influence of ancient emperors, and this is clearly reflected in its food culture. Dishes are prepared with care and presentation, often inspired by history and tradition. Walking through Hue feels like stepping back in time, where every detail carries meaning. Even the atmosphere feels more refined and thoughtful. Hoi An offers a soft and peaceful experience that feels almost cinematic. Lantern-lit streets glow in the evening, creating reflections on the river that feel magical. Food here is simple but unique, shaped by local traditions that have been preserved for generations. The slow pace of the town allows travelers to enjoy every moment without rush. It is a place where time feels like it slows down naturally. Ha Long Bay shift the focus to nature. Towering limestone cliffs rise from calm emerald water, creating a view that feels almost unreal. On cruises, travelers enjoy fresh seafood while surrounded by silence and natural beauty. Sunset moments on the deck often become highlights of the journey. The combination of food and scenery creates a peaceful escape. Ho Chi Minh City brings fast movement and modern energy. Streets are filled with scooters, lights, and constant activity. Food tours here feel exciting, as travelers move quickly between hidden spots and busy streets. Every corner offers something different, from sandwiches to sizzling street dishes. The city never slows down, and that energy becomes part of the experience. Finally, the Mekong Delta offers a completely different rhythm of life. Rivers replace roads, and floating markets become the center of daily activity. Boats filled with fruits, noodles, and local goods create a moving marketplace on water. The experience feels calm yet full of life at the same time. It shows how deeply nature shapes human living in this region. Things tourists should never do. Respect is a key part traveling in Vietnam. One important rule is to avoid rushing food vendors, as cooking is a careful and respected process. Interrupting it is considered impolite. Visitors should also avoid touching religious items in temples unless allowed. Loud behavior in quiet areas should be avoided to respect local culture. Scooter safety rules must be followed carefully, especially helmet use. Disrespecting traffic norms can lead to unnecessary risk. Food waste should also be avoided, particularly in small family-run restaurants where every meal is prepared with effort and care. Most importantly, travelers should avoid treating Vietnam as just a checklist of places. The country is meant to be experienced slowly and respectfully. Common tourist mistakes. Many travelers miss the real Vietnam due to simple mistakes. One common mistake is trying to visit too many places in too little time, which reduces the quality of the experience. Another mistake is avoiding street food due to fear, even though it is one of the most authentic parts of the culture. Some also underestimate travel times between destinations, which can lead to rushed plans. Staying only in major cities is another missed opportunity, as rural areas offer some of the most meaningful cultural experiences. Many travelers also forget to book popular experiences like cruises in advance. Cash shortages in small towns can also create inconvenience. Proper planning helps avoid these issues and makes the journey more enjoyable. Safety tips for travelers. Vietnam is generally safe, but awareness improves comfort during travel. Keeping belongings secure in crowded areas is always a good habit. Using trusted transport services in cities helps avoid confusion. Helmet use is essential when riding scooters, as traffic can be unpredictable. Drinking bottled water is recommended for safety and comfort. When crossing roads, steady movement works better than sudden stops. Staying calm and predictable helps drivers adjust. Keeping emergency contacts saved ensures preparedness in any situation. Daily budget in Vietnam. Vietnam offers flexible travel options for all budgets. Budget travelers can explore comfortably with $25 to $45 per day, covering food, accommodation, and transport. Mid-range travelers usually spend between $60 to $120 per day, allowing for better hotels and guided experiences. Luxury travelers can expect $150 or more per day, depending on activities and comfort level. Street food remains one of the most affordable and valuable experiences. However, cruises, tours, and private guides increase overall costs. Planning a budget based on experience type makes travel easier and more enjoyable. Vietnam offers more than travel. It offers experience, memory, and connection. Each region delivers something different. Hanoi feels traditional. Sapa feels natural. Hue feels historic. Hoi An feels peaceful. Ha Long Bay feels breathtaking. Ho Chi Minh City feels energetic. And the Mekong Delta feels alive with water-based culture. This is a country where food becomes memory and streets become stories. Every moment adds meaning to the journey. For travelers seeking depth, culture, and flavor, Vietnam stands as one of the most complete destinations in Asia. Like this video, share it with fellow travelers, and subscribe for more travel stories.